Ambazonia, my fellow brave warriors of our liberation movement. Accept liberation greetings from me, Comrade John Akuro, this Friday, July 26, 2024. My people, them, I'll be very glad for come back for you today. Make we throw a story concerning we liberation movement. And I want to take this opportunity, as always, for talk for all people them everywhere where you day, whether you're dinner for diaspora, whether you're dinner for ground zero, ground one, ground two, ground three, and even ground four, all money place day. I want to do a special salute for we brave hearts, where by day and by night that they sacrifice their all, everything, be ready for handing even their lives, so that may we get freedom. My people for Ambazonia, I'll be glad. Say, despite the challenges we would face them on a daily basis, we don't continue for remain steadfast for this liberation movement. We don't always know from the start. Say this thing no good day like say we walk out through some zoo for work I enjoy the look animals. Say no begin for being a walk in the park. But say we will obtain them that through serious work, hard work, sacrifice and toil. Say time they go day we will feel like say we need to be discouraged, like say we will abandon. But we'll go gather all skin, gather our energy back and talk say lie to lie. We go fight until we reach for side where would go. Because this African proverb, the way they talk say, person when you fight run, you go fight again. But we want finish them now. I will go finish them for this generation. We don't observe all we say the king for the land where they oppress we. King Paul Biya Bartholomew Bimvondo say he don't go for France for Olympic Games. Now for go prepare for say how he go crown himself again for 2025 for continue for be president for that country. Now good tidings away. But you see, say the people then they be embarrassed because this time they no see safe time where they come on your own. Usually they show where you work for going to aeroplane. They only see in a way they reach for parade because we no be there. We the feel hide and make it no come on me they see and say this so this man they so he don't kura. You know that they don't kura. You don't kura, you don't chakara all. But as always, that one not be your business. But I don't always talk say, although not be your business, now la Republic du Cameroon their business, your business they inside their business because they still there for land. Until they come out from land before they go stop. Or before we go stop for fine with business inside their business. I see some country people that they come, that they text, they talk, say, why they talk about La Republic du Cameroon and all these things. Sometimes they talk about La Republic du Cameroon more than they talk about Ambazonia. I don't talk for your plenty time, I want to repeat. My mission now for continue for make me will see the realities of waiting way in their way we if we ever fail for the struggle. Why? Because we still get some dark heads them. Would they still believe once in a while, say it still be possible. Say it still be possible for something good for come out of Egypt. What I talk Egypt, I talk in biblical Egypt. Possible for something good for come out of that people to Cameroon. People will not help themselves, they not help you. So you go find at every given point, more continue for no way to way it happen for that side. For inside this liberation struggle, we don't face challenges, we don't face vicissitudes, we don't face ups and we don't face downs. We don't face good moments, we don't face challenging ones. I see what will happen for Bui the other day, for Jakiri in particular, with Dio a convoy. General Capo, your place day. But more, Bui Unity Warriors, on our place day. But especially more, all self-defense volunteers. Wherever on a day, on a place and day, all now. Make I make this one clear. Like we do Cameroon, they try for use words sometimes for shock and break up people in their tempo. We just come make some noise, say, oh, this thing they so now we don't finish, we don't get no concern again, we don't get no problem again. No ever pay attention to that because we don't go past that level, which would focus on eyes and day on the price. And that price, not total and absolute freedom, absolute independence. And I always call that absolute independence because the words that will people self with their own ink, they be write for survey way the late venerated Christian Cardinal Tumi, he be conductor. My people for Ambazonia, I want make we understand. Say the only thing we could take we quick forget for the land of freedom we want them. Now say we pay attention to what to be the right thing for do. I want to share this thought with this Oga. We say nowadays people don't defend what is right. They defend what they like and benefit from. Inside this liberation movement, me we try now for start pay attention for defend the thing we did right. The thing we did right, now say all we must continue for educate who serve defense volunteers. Say the people, the civilian population, like their first line of defense. The civilian population, that their first line of defense. We must continue to tell them that truth. Say much as almost all people, Mujo kill and say 97, 98% of the people, they want freedom, but they no also want me to disrespect them. They no also want me to make them feel worthless. They no also want me to treat them poorly. They want all we to fight together with them. All them they join me for the fight. This country Sunday, the way they keep up. This day special days will talk say me all man stay for us they stay. This cooperation they say they cooperate by contributing to something freely, even pay taxes, do all kinds of them for help this struggle for move forward. Now they fight when they fight with we. So at no given point we no fit turn take say this so them be na aloof. Self-defense volunteer. Before you want to take any measure where you go hurt a civilian, ask yourself if you don't sensitize. Because the first and most important step now for sensitize, now for educate, now for make me understand say that the reason this will want to do this, all we go move together. You notice I say anytime we don't take time, prepare their mind, prepare all my mind, all we day in unison, all we day in agreement. Say that the thing this will need for do we don't need enforcement. But when we will start disagreeing whether that thing one door or not between that one door, you go start need enforcement. And when you start need enforcement, now you will start spoil with name, spoil with face, and all or not before the very people the way they give for stand firm and strong with we. And I want to call on the civilian population. May we bear in mind one thing. It not be possible for fried eggs. We never crack them. You know if you do omelets, you don't crack the egg. No, you must first crack them before you do those omelets. So time and day where something that go happen, we just happen to abruptly, we day for war. We will not overcommit and to heart. Always, when we don't get disagreement, we will set people them, we know people that they be influential, they feel reach out to self-defense volunteers, we will set them, make them, tell them with bitterness. So we'll be angry, we'll be frustrated, we'll not be happy with this attitude. Therefore, we for just take the ultimate route for say, okay, now so I will show them pepper, I will cooperate with the enemy. It no go help we. When they wipe them out, now even your own future too, they still wipe out. Because it look like Republic du Cameroon, it be perspectiveless, futureless. It no get no sense of direction. You think it by hanging in with them, or now by saying, okay, I feel short change my future, my aspirations, my already 8 years I don't sacrifice. For go back with that enemy, think that he go bring you glory. It no go fit. So my country people, I take this early 9 minutes for raise this one so that make it done for we might say, as a matter of fact, we'll get a country to rescue. We'll get a country for take them back, a stolen country for take them back, and all focus get for being on taking back that country. And I come here with good news. The good news that I bring here today, now say gradually will sink la Republic du Cameroon. Gradually will bury them. Will they steadily they go towards that place where we really want to go there. Will not be far again from that place. The only thing we need for do now for continue for stay focused. And I think say by the time I want to end with this broadcast, you say you go call friend, you call family, you tell them say true so would it go. True so would it make progress. I mean for level the in geometric progression. Because the only 8 years gone. For see the level of damage we don't cause for the Republic of Cameroon already. We don't make the cost of occupation, they become almost unbearable. nothing for congratulate yourselves. Some people they take stages, so maybe by now they already reach it. No, others they take 30 years. So when they take more than 30 years, but we they on course and make sure so we know we ever go anywhere near even 15 years, we go attain that objective we want. We just need that focus. We just need that collaboration. We just need that for continue for support that thing we did right against thing will not be okay. So I'll take a very quick break, then I'll open the package where I bring that today. So if you just join this broadcast, share this link. Share and share and share as much as you fit. And as always, the work with the technical department that they prepare the audio version. So at the end of this live broadcast, we'll find way, maybe if you don't read it by the close of today or tomorrow, we'll share the audio version. And when you get them, share and do as much as possible. May reach all country people them. We'll take some 30 seconds break. Okay. Thank you, country people who don't make that very quick technical break for Manu. We enjoy those beautiful dance steps. So, my country people, the last time I become here, I will talk about some kind steps and way La République it take am, especially with Atanga Ponji, some kind measures the way they take am, will go affect our country people. You see that document we did for day. Now, note way Atanga Ponji is sent out for the governors them for La République du Cameroon, including the colonial governors the way they did for Boya and for Bamenda. And for this notice we see for here, it give them order. Say, make them watch people, make them take measures them. Because they say, autorité administrative placée sur vous, autorité à l'effet de procéder à la sensibilisation des maires de ville et les maires des communes d'arrondissement sur la délicatesse et la sensibilité des 10 opérations qui peuvent impacter gravement l'ordre public et la paix sociale. Toute initiative de cette nature devra impérativement requérir au préalable l'accord du MINAT. Like the talk where say, if people they want be free for organize their everything, whether na political meetings, whether na wait you, or if people they express themselves, they condemn to it happen for the country, it the talk say, make the lay emphasis on teaching the people a lesson. Now, I bring this one for here because I want to remind the country people them constantly. We don't lost already thousands of souls for inside Ambazonia. We don't lost thousands of people. And these people, when they did die, citizens for La République du Cameroon, they did go for social media. A good majority of them, they did talk and say, on va les faire. Ils vont lire. On va les dératiser. They talk and say, they go show we pepper. So we check say we'll be waiting. Now, when they say that they be faced with their own challenges, they always know that now we be the courageous ones. Now we be the fire eaters. Now we be the chop fire them. Who bad for stand for front for fight for correct goodies and make them be right. Now when they be faced with their challenges, they go still the count on we and they go still the see people that left for right say, no, make we do this. My advice for country people, no put yourself in harm's way anywhere for La République du Cameroon. So you go out for any political organization or any way or any protest or go do it. Stay for your house. Stay for your house. Because when they meet up now for that place, once they discover, say, you be Southern Cameroonian, they no go pamper you like they pamper their citizens. They go kill you. If they capture you, they go disappear you. If they don't disappear you, you go rot in jail for years. No man will ever pay attention for you. When are the old citizens set, you see how they treat them. You see how they go pamper them. You will see how they go only throw them in the water. You will see how they go only drive them when they go for their houses. You will see how if they arrest, they go keep them maybe 48 hours or 2 hours after they don't leave them, make them go. But maybe the same treatment they give you and me. Because they don't consider you and me as human beings. Because they don't consider you and me as being part of their fabric. So therefore, no put yourself in harm's way. And it also because the days ahead, they will be really hot for that country. And the people, they will count on you and me, on with courage for propel them. Noble business. So I want to make contribute them take this one from me very seriously. Because you see, they say they don't like fire. And at the same attack upon you, with that misguided bulu ekan betty, people they be ready for do anything for keep power. Now then spoil the environment. They come back now to play the Pontius Pilate. You will see this document. It is for my screen now. That particular document again, now thank upon the issue. That document it come now after this first one where I don't first present them for here, where you don't look at for it. That other one will be now 19 July, but if you don't first get a version, will be somewhere inside June. Now it don't come on the 24th of July. It is right now for warn the chiefs because of that other document I bring affair from some chief. We see it don't ban some Madame Chunke. So Madame Chumke, that other name been a Chumke Weti, Chumke Jackie for some village where they call her Kinding Njabi. So they don't ban you for 2 years from appearing anywhere in public for a village. Now you were Tanga Ponji, after those say Human Rights Watch don't capture her, after we don't make serious sensitization for one people say Unade in danger. Human Rights Watch and other international NGOs they don't pick up that one. Now you were Tanga Ponji can they do this Pontius Pilate? No look this one make it mean something for your eye. No check say attack upon the mean which you write inside this document. Now only for give a public face. Now only for make it be like say them be against which way they happen. But the instruction on the ground. Now say that thing where you see now the modus operandi that will go day until 2025. So anything can happen for you at any time. Because inside this other document, attack upon the pretend like say no know what happened. When the talk say this circular letter number 002002033 for 24th of July, il say entrave à la liberté de mouvement par certains chefs traditionnels. That is say obstruction of free movement by some traditional chiefs. C'est mon attention est de plus en plus attirée par les actes pris par certains chefs traditionnels visant à interdire de séjour des concitoyens dans certaines localités. Attend upon you to pretend like say no. And the surprise attack upon you, why they talk this one? And they talk the one for the SDO. No. It don't the one for the chief, eh? Because you know say maybe like say this so they don't do it. No. He no talk the one for the SDO. He no condemn the SDO from Fundi. Wait also Fundi now a state within a state and say if you try criticize government for inside Fundi, they go eject you, they go deport you. No be here attack and did talk. He don't know about the chief of Kiwana Kinding Minjap, one a Kinding Njap, on that village given Kinding Njabi. So he say, par ces actes, les 10 chefs traditionnels entravent la pleine jouissance des droits fondamentaux reconnus aux citoyens, notamment leur liberté de circulation. So when a chief do it violate rights. When the chief do when the SDO do no, il ne violate rights. Ici aussi, faut-il le rappeler, le dispositif législatif et réglementaire en vigueur n'habilite pas les chefs traditionnels à prendre des mesures en vue de limiter l'exercice normal du droit à la liberté du mouvement. Of course. Ici, no law no give chiefs, but some law is on side where give SDO that power. Some law is on side where give SDO that power. For deport people, them within their country. For deport people, them, oh yeah. I don't talk this one, I'll repeat them plenty of time. No mind. Although they will tell you, say this, so, oh, now for their citizens, the way they talk, they basically target Southern Cameroonians and Ambazonians. And then to a certain measure, Bamileke people, the way they believe that they form the core of Maurice Kamto, political party. Here, Tanga Ponji again. Il sait, ce pouvoir est exclusivement reconnu au président de la République, au ministre en charge de l'administration territoriale et au chef de circonscription administrative qui, dans le cadre des opérations de maintien de l'ordre public, peuvent restreindre la circulation des personnes et des biens ou la soumettre à des contrôles. You see? So attack upon the camp inside this particular document, do they pretend for me like say the camp against that chief, he tell the chief that say, una no worry. If it happen, submit them for SDO because SDO get the power for declare the division a state within a state and for exile or for deport any person we don't want that. They will say en conséquence. Je vous demande de prendre des dispositions. In fact, I'm not be interested for that last part of it because it just aligned with exactly the way I try for sensitized country people a long time ago say, leave this land. Come out for La République du Cameroun. Na foreign land. They don't want you, they don't want me. They don't want my interest, they don't want your interest. As much as we fit, we will go back or die home. Listen, sensitizing with self-defense volunteers, making sure say they work with the population as their first line of defense. No be a task not only me, not only some people carry a task all we include una 2 on ground zero, una carry out. But one other very important aspect for that sensitization too. Now for sensitizing for the civilian population, for avoid, for they do things the way it go make people they sacrifice their lives. Make they feel say you see and say that their sacrifice na nonsense. Because when they see you, you do cooperate, you do things with the talks of La République du Cameroun, with the occupational forces of La République du Cameroun. Their first suspicion will be say you go betray them. They will come after you. We need to be clear on this. And when you say involve yourself for activities because you check say those talks of Arabic, they will give you 5,000, they'll give you 10,000, they'll buy you some bottles of beer, they will give you caillou where you go smoke and destroy your system and all not, maybe betray your people. When you get into those kind of acts, you put yourself on the head-on collision with your people. But plenty of people they dey for communities where they never ever shake from those communities since this liberation, since the outbreak of this movement for late 2016, early 2017. They never ever shake from the communities and nothing never ever happened for them. Because they understand. See, as a matter of fact, nothing in this one get for do, and nothing in this one no get for do. So I get for be a help for the movement, not an obstacle for the movement. See, if I must do something, make I do enough for help. But if I don't feel doing for help, make I stay quiet, I toe the line. I do operate for my corner. We go continue for sensitize the self-defense volunteer and job that they do for every day for make them understand the need for work with the population and for treat people humanly, but make we say we make our own effort for make sure say we avoid for cooperate with the enemy against our own wishes and aspirations. My country people, nothing, no place, no day will be sweeter than home. The last time we talked for how even the citizenship will get up for foreign countries. Now paper citizenship will they take them anytime. And they don't take them from people them who see them. They revoke those citizenships. So it means say the only thing we will need for do as Ambazonians, as Southern Cameroonians, now for fight and fight and fight until secure homeland. So that we'll finally get some place who they call a home. Where they no ever tell we say that they withdraw our citizenship for them because they no fit take her from we. Now the land of our birth. Now we own. We must fight. We must get down. Because anytime we talk, so we don't tire for those who do want go back, we need to get place where we go back. Now look up. So we contribute there, maybe they buy houses enough for Ghana. They buy now for Rwanda. They buy now for Kenya. So one they go for wherever. Because always when you don't take for this side them for some time, you feel like you need to go back for go kiss that African earth, for go kiss that ancestral earth. But when you know if you go back home, you start finding different places where you look like your home. But even then, nobody still home. So okay, for do everything for make sure say we secure back with homeland. And in those regards, I want to assure you now would make excellent strides. Look this document. Minister of Finance, this document circulate for social media. They can't tell me this document na fake. What did this document talk? This document talk say the Minister of Finance it instruct all the people that they work for Treasury Department, where they treat anything budget, they treat anything finances. say make dem no engage any benefits for any person wey e go reach or pass 200,000. Wey mean say even if na mission allowance, even if na family allowance, even if na which kind allowance, or even if na just that thing wey dem say dem dey call am say prim, any form of allowance wey you deserve am, wey e go be up to or above 200,000, make dem no engage am. Why? Because money no dey. I be very specific say for this particular month of July, because the document be na 22nd July, wey e show you say e be na time wey dem dey treat salaries, wey tell you say this one as e stand, they already get serious challenges for get money say for pay even salaries. So when this document come out, e circulate so widely for social media. You see that document, e get thing dem talk wey dey write. When you see document dey write, they will ink say DDPP CCG pour action, and they put the person say when you go check out for Ministry of Finance, you go see person wey na him signature this, na him minute on top like that for send am for a service wey make the service e take time implement am. But you see, e embarrass them time wey e come out. I don tell una 1,000,000 times say La République du Cameroon be go bankrupt. Now it absolutely don't be really bankrupt. So because the Minister of Finance know the impact with the publication of this kind of document go fit get on not only the image of the country, but even on the business sector, and even on international investments, even on the bonds wey they try for sell abroad. Now we wait that minister drunk quick come announce again say that document wey dey circulate so na lie. Say that document dey circulate so say they don talk say make dem no engage this thing. That document na fake, e no come out from Ministry of Finance. But you look the signature wey dey on top this document and the signature wey dey on top the previous one wey I show am. You dey watch am now. When this live show don finish, you fit take your time now, you rewind, you go back, you look the first document wey I put am. You can't look the second one. Or if you want, I fit interject. Look this document, look that signature wey dey there, look the stamp, look everything. I always say they don't scan am. You see, I say the scanner on top a green background. It means that the file folder with the document be there inside where some person now is scanning. Now, why do you see they like that already? I mean, with all those this in them. Now, look the signature way they for on top of this other document. We minister don't publish enough for talk say, il say le ministre des Finances porte à la connaissance des agents publics de l'État qu'un document devenu viral dans les réseaux sociaux fait état de la suspension de tout avantage de nature à générer un rappel d'un montant allant de 200 000 francs CFA et plus. Le ministre des Finances tient à rappeler que ce document est un faux. Il en appelle à la vigilance des uns et des autres. Minister always talks say that document it be fake. In reality, what to be the situation on the ground inside Ministry of Finance? The situation on the ground be totally different, completely different. Because as usual, I don't reach out for Ministry of Finance. I don't reach out for the offices where this particular document get that minute with the militant to that office. Of course, they confirm for me say that first document, this one, na authentic document. Of course, they confirm for me say right now it no be possible for them to treat any forms of allowances or any form of thing like family allowance, like mission allowance, like transport allowance or the way they get for go on transfer, like none. They don't fit treat any of those things because anything will go above 200,000, it be impossible. Even they say even the ones who did below that 200,000, they not even be able to for do them because resources no day. That one is a fact. So my country people, you see a government like La République du Cameroon, they didn't ever bother for come out, they deliver meeting security, say, anyhow, they don't care. But you see, I say only 2 days after, the minister rush for doing this thing because they know the damage. The damage, especially because say at this particular point in time, La République du Cameroon, they out there once more on the international bond market. They sell bond. You see that document? They did struggle for raise $550 million. That several hundreds of billions in CFA, where they struggle for borrow for international market in the form of selling bonds like that treasury bonds. Now they say na international bonds. And if you see the interest, will they be ready for pay on those bonds just for 7 years, for a period of 7 years? 10.75%. I say 10.75%. Who don't hear about this kind of thing? Too often, this kind of thing, by the time one see this kind of percentage, they get an over 20, 30 years. For inside this country, when me a day, when they take loan, even when they take mortgage, when they buy a house, look the interest rate. Plenty where they too often the interest rate for the time waiting them they find out 2 point something, 3 point something. Now when we don't battle with inflation, they fight inflation for the country, we don't go reach up to 7.5. And that's 7.5 now for 30 years. 30 years. I said 30 years. But now that we build the Cameroon this, it take bonds for a period of 7 years for 10.75%. Now, why that way you see this publication? Now, Bloomberg now US-based paper. Now it just say Cameroon joins Africa bond sales with 550 million each one. They say the dollar bonds maturing in 7 years yield 10.75%. Wow, 10.75. Of course, Paul Biya and his gang, they no care. They go collect this money, they collect that they mortgage now with resources. They collect this money, they mortgage now with subsoil. Plenty of them know say 7 years from today, they no go day. No be only their people they go pay, they count on you and me, Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians. We will not go see who say where 1 franc of this money they go. They count on you and me, say we go pay. I hope country people they understand why we will be inside the struggle. Why we must do everything for disengage yourself from these people. Because when people take this kind of irresponsible, and you must be so seriously broke and desperate for the take bonds for this kind of amount. If you check, say, because other African countries they take and now immediately they take at the same rate, you lie. Look this other news publication. This other news publication now they go in details. That other news publication now they go in details on the thing. That on the Star Malaysia, Star and Malaysian newspaper. He say Yaoundé, Cameroon sold $550 million of bonds, the latest in a wave of African countries taking advantage of benign market conditions to raise fresh financing. The 7-year US dollar bonds were priced to yield 10.75%. The bonds were sold through a private placement. And then they go down for that page where I put down for there, you see, on the 4th paragraph, they say Cameroon offered an enticing yield for a shorter duration bond from an issuer under an International Monetary Fund program, and one that has also recently demonstrated an ability to continue tapping other sources of concessional finance. You look down. Enticing yield for a shorter duration. Enticing. Why is they don't say intensify? Because of course it be extraordinary. 10.75%, 7 years. I told you down now, that kind of situation happen now when serious rope, there for your next day, it can't go suffocate you. You jump into those kind of things. So now why that way Minister of Finance of the Republic of Cameroon go, hurry, can't say no. That's the one that you hear in a lie. Again, why? Because the rating agencies, they've don't downgrade Cameroon, their rating down to B-. Moody don't downgrade Cameroon down to B-. They believe in chance will take them down to C. So they still need some degree of international confidence. Now, why the Minister of Finance come and say, no, this document with that signature, the stamp and everything, even that minute on top, it tells you an authentic document. Now, why they go rush out about 48 hours after? You never see that kind of speed from like before. For disown that document for this particular purpose. Because not only the people, they be desperate for get this kind of financing for the place where it go dey. And you see this thing? Because a lot of this money then, they take and for do it. This money then for finance their expensive lifestyle. This money then for them for embezzle as much as they feed, for keep them as a war chest, for prepare, for fight after beer, for power. Now why they have to be desperate to that level? You go hear the other country, you see the bonds, they take the bond for 3 point something, if you have 4 point something, but like we can go 10.75. Mate. Now even what we used to call a Shylock rates. But now because the people, now because we know they need that money there for continue for pay salaries. They need that money there for continue for, run their activities. For continue for hire private jets for Brenda Beer. For continue for charter private jets, make Paul Beer travel for go France because that country no even get aircraft again of their own. And they count on your resources, you and me. And then in the midst of all this, some person can't talk this one. Say President Biya should appoint commission for asset declaration. When you see this palaver asset declaration, now because the people they be exasperated. They know say any man for any angle where he dey, they live not only through corruption, through rampant embezzlement. You see why I say color? Because it funny me say some person talk say maybe appoint commission for asset declaration. I tell her when? Why you define 10 a.m. for 7 p.m.? You leave 10 a.m. far behind, but then it was 7 p.m. You start finding 10 a.m. Then you talk for French, tu cherches 10 heures à 19 Huh? Paul Biya says maybe it is inside constitution, inside their constitution. Say any person who go hold public office go declare assets. But Paul Biya government they live and survive now on promoting corruption. Every person hands must they take. I don't know that an English version of Jean-Paul Sartre's book, Le Main Sale, will be available. Like when you read that book, you can understand which way they talk about here. Now, a system where they live and thrive on corruption. Because every person be corrupt, every person get access to illicit cash, no righteous person know they among all them. They must collectively continue to do everything with it, any man for an angle for maintain themselves where they dey. Because they know, see if something happen, now all they will go down. My country people, we're not supposed to be part of the system. We no deserve to be part of a rugged and evil system like this one. We need for them to be busy. They calculate now how for transform land. We need for them to be busy. They calculate now how for make who begin them, make them not begin to go for desert. Make them not begin to go die for jungle where they struggle for cross through Mexico for enter America. For find better life. For make sure some people begin not begin drown for water for Lampedusa. Where they struggle for go for Europe in search of a better life. For make sure people begin find themselves for Asian countries and for Middle East countries where they didn't make them, they sleep with dogs them. Where they didn't make them, they end up, they treat them like dogs, they drink people their urine. Simply because they be in search of a better life. Now why that way would they for this struggle? That they purpose out for this struggle. Forget La République du Cameroon and their rugged mentality out of land. So that will go restore the soul of land. So that will go make land make it work for the interests of the people. So we'll go put in place a system of governance and institutions the way that they work now for improve the livelihoods of the people. We could put people at the center of everything. When public office holders they will be accountable to the people. My country people, that the reason that will be for this fight. People the way they struggle for make sure say make they destroy this fight because they get some small benefits. They think they get every day na humiliation. Yet they need a shake. Na humiliation. They go come deceive you because when they want come now for land, they go bring soldiers, bring convoy, motor them, carry join the land. So, you see how they do for you check saying that say they live. They say they suffer so they pass you and me. They say they need this freedom so they pass you and me. But because of which they don't choke themselves in, they fight tooth and nail for reverse the gains we don't make. I'll show you now one of those examples. That Mr. John Ngute. He becomes a prime minister, head of government. See the kind of humiliation where they get them publicly every day. Look at. Now Paul Biya that Probably I don't pass now. Maybe he don't just greet John Ngute like say na some careless school pikin just stand wey just pass or shake hands. Now John Ngute be prime minister, head of government. See, I don't just greet John Ngute small, can't stand. He dey talk now who for long so. Secretary General for presidency. Probably if he give you all these instructions the way they give for this place, so if he give am for to the palace before come out. And they leave and make a play again over and over, make you see him. See how just pass, shake out John Ngute, pass like say na a nobody. Huh? But he can't stand, he dey leave country. So the instructions the way they give am so, now for person wey go stay behind and take care of the country. So you see who be the real prime minister? You see who be the real head of government? Now Ferdinand Gongo that. Now you see, Paul Biya give instructions. He talk say you go do this. We will stay here. For John Ngute, he pass greeting like some look. Just look at him again. He pass greeting. He don't even look himself for face. Just pass greeting like some house boy. Like some errand boy just there around. Then take time now, talk with the person when they really be in charge. This kind of public humiliation, it be intentional. Paul Biya be fit talk all you talk about Gongo. Maybe all them two they did that for presidential palace. Maybe Gongo come out living for palace before can't stand for airport to wait for tell bye bye. Paul Biya be fit leaving all those instructions for them. Maybe Paul Biya don't delegate all powers, but Paul Biya go come now for this public so. Greet John Ngute pass so. Greet John Ngute like some vulgar thief. Pass so quiet stand so. All this one na message wey dey send. All this one na for Chaka John Ngute. John Ngute fit talk open mouth. My country people, we need for free we land. And then free even some of these who stupid papa them, uncool them, where they don't sell their souls. They don't get no dignity again at all. At all. Now the thing this is what I mean by restoring the soul of we land. And the thing this is what I mean by restoring the soul of we land. My people. Why they did it, humiliate John Ngute and all of those things. People they from Dion, for place where John Ngute come, people they for Bogongo, for place where he be chief, they don't get electricity. They don't get good road for worker, for even carry their crops and go sell them for Kumba. They don't get correct hospital. When person is sick, they go carry and go there. They don't get nothing, no day, nothing. Yeah. Why did they humiliate John Ngute? Now the papa this way, he control the oil will come out with the drill and from Dion County. Now it is. Adolf Modiki. Look the old foresight. He no fit even worker. But now he for how many years today? From the time we take over from Asumu, one in 1993. When we first been at Asumu, after Asumu, Popia gave this foresight. So if you oh na the person that director one administrator or director general for SNH for the National Hydrocarbons Corporation. Now them collect money, billions from Glencore for their purpose. All these resources come from where? For Southern Cameroon, from Dion County. Now people this way they manipulate them. And for make John Ngute and all that people they come up for they make them stay quiet. They take some office, call and say Prime Minister's office, carry and put them for them, become humiliate them as you see and so. Become humiliate us. Look at while Mumu they laugh. You say I'm the Prime Minister, I'm the head of government, you do so. Mudiki and others where they represent Ndiba, they carry you, they go. Not be only John Ngute. All them from all parts of Southern Cameroon. So one day they call him Nji Fidelis Muzia. So other one day that one Walam. Then a parliamentarians. Another day my friend they come Henry. All them they dissuade CPDM. Right now the best they go kill themselves. My friend too brother and so Celestine Gomba. Oh nah. They look now road this way they talk say they do road for Bafmen. Look at. Hey.
Undong Bafmen roads under construction. Now what work that when they say that they do am for Bafmen. You go hear how many hundreds of millions wey they put on there. That is why they still dey say they talk say this wey they do am. By the time they want to say they receive the road, e go worse pass as how way e be dey before. My country people, we no deserve this. My country people, we no need this. My country people, make we continue for rise. We fight for wetin wey na we due. My country people, countries wey dem don dey at war, wey dey witness the worst genocide of all time, like Rwanda, go for them. Only how many years after? We go for transform Ambazonia into a land of milk and honey. Yes, we fit do am. Yes, we be capable. All which we will need na that focus. All which we will need now for continue for commit for this liberation movement. All which we will need now for continue for denying discouragement. All which we will need now for continue for reject manipulation, for reject misinformation, disinformation, and for focus on which we will want. We must continue for show support for self-defense volunteers. When they go wrong, I been don talk am before, we get committees for local communities where they go approach them, approach their generals, approach their commanders, tell them say, we wan tell you something wey you know the work fine for we for this community. And they go listen because they be forced for listen, because we tell them, we sensitize them every day for listen. No believe they commit atrocities. La République when they talk, they commit worse atrocities. But I understand we feeling. While La République Cameroon talks now enemies and the foreigners, Victor say, okay, it be natural, say make they want commit atrocities. But we self-defense volunteers now, we own picking them, we own brothers, we own husbands, we own papa them. We dey fight for freedom, so it makes sense that they treat we well. And I agree with you now, 100%. Now why that they continue for sensitize them every day. And why I tell all country people, when you follow this production, when you follow this live show, you end up get the audio. You know any self-defense volunteer, share them for them. Because if I make them know, make them hear this talk from my mouth, for understand say, na the way that we will go for ensure victory. That's the only way that we get victory. That's the only way that we get the means for change we land. That's the only way that we get the means for take out this way from we land, restore the soul of we land, transform our country, make a land of milk and honey. At the core, because somebody tells, oh, they fight because the one can't take with resources, the one can't take with oil, the one can't take with this and that. Namibia, na a country where 60% of their GDP na from tourism. They no be maybe now so they talk so they don't discover oil, they never get oil. But Namibians, they be well off. Plenty countries that they for the world where they explore nothing necessarily, they don't get nothing for do with oil. We don't even need that oil. We just need them out of we land. Because we get plenty, too much in terms of resources across all of Ambazonia, all of southern Cameroons, for transform our lives, for transform our land. Within only a few years. If Paul Kagame take only a few years, it never reached 20 years, for transform Rwanda into a beacon of development and a pride for the whole wide world. Why some people they say it will take too much time? You know, we don't need that. We don't need that. We just need to be focused. We just need to be steadfast. As these people that the dance we so. I know if you resist, I not go back for my new small. The Nyanga dance. I swear they make a so much schedule make boom, 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 boom. Because we go dance. Because at the end of all this suffer, we go dance, we dance. At the end of all this suffer, we go celebrate. So country people, make an end for here. By the close of today, I will do a production again for French for the Cameroon military. Some people say, why do you waste your time with those people? Now me to get the feedback for which way he did do. Now me to get the feedback. And plenty of una they communicate with them, una know the feedback. No worry. Make I continue for throw like stone wey dey throw for inside market. You don't know until which roof or until which head where you go for, and which impact if you develop am. Now small, 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 small. We call this one na soft power. Yes, na a lot of sacrifice too on my side, but na small, small. No worry. E no go go on forever. E get a time frame. After some time when I go stop, they don't get enough library, they will go back. The one they never hear them. When they hear one, they will ask for the others. You go educate them. So if you get the link, share them as much as you fit. May you go for people the way they go be able for share and make it reach the soldiers, the police, the gendarme for the Republic to Cameroon. Must continue for call them names. And for maybe they know exactly which way they say they do for themselves. They will live with land. They don't get choice. Because this land now birthright. And no man, no fit can fight before we land, over we land, so they defeat we. That one a lie. Go tell any person who tell you say it will happen. Tell you say that one are the biggest lie from the deepest pit of hell. And we will overcome. To God be all the glory. As always, may we stay blessed. Share the link as much as you fit for others who will be part of this live show. May they be able to watch. God bless you.